Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to cool emotes. In addition to all of that, if you are interested in joining any of our games, we need one more player for the Tuesday early group to fire off a brand new campaign, and we have 2 seats available in that game. We're going to be starting a whole new game in one of our worlds that the players all decide, and, well, they're going to be the forefront to the next generation of our universe, all in all. So it should be a very fun time. If you're interested in watching any of that or participating, reach out, let me know. We are still doing our donation goal here. So if we reach $40 before break, I will have to put on my bunny onesie. So yeah, if you want to see me make a complete ass out of myself, that's how you do that. And we are getting ever closer. We are still $80 shy from running that one shot where I will do so while high. And all of the players get to play in a one shot with me in a state that I've never been in while running any of these games. So maybe it'll be entertaining for all of them. That's the hope, at least. But anyways, go ahead, Casimir. Tell us what happened last session.
So, last session on Across New Embrace, I believe we'd just been kicked out of the ruins. The god that we were talking to had sent us across the world and completely kicked us out of that after we'd gained a couple of pieces because we weren't supposed to be in there. Gained a large rock, very, very heavy rock. We didn't know what to do with it. Turned out that it was a piece of brimstone. It was one of the newest pieces ever. As if it was only recently made. So we're hoping that that will be used to get our ship up and running and be one of the better vessels that are flying out here. After that, we were at the portals to be able to actually leave Tundras. But first and foremost, we wanted to actually get in touch with the Yeti, see what was going on with them, see if they had anything that might have been of use. And of course, do the right thing and get them off this place, which, after a bit of discussion and back and forth, they agreed to. They would give us everything that was in their lair, rather than everything that they owned, in exchange if we got them out of the place, which we agreed. We got a bunch of stuff, a lot of cool little magic items that we still kind of need to sort through, but people have got some of them. We headed out. We headed through the portal. We needed to turn both myself and the Yeti into different creatures to actually do so, because it was racist and only let alive things through that was humanoid-ish. And because I'm undead and because the Yeti was a Yeti, it didn't like us. Racist. Peering into the new world, we ended up being underwater. We had to quickly try to swim up to the surface. The cap of that was actually broken in ice, which we quickly just broke through. But we caught sight that there was actually people on whatever world that we were on. We didn't actually know. While the rest of us were recuperating, Liana went exploring to the ruins that we spotted down below. Turns out we found Atlantis, and there was Tritons down there. Something we didn't deal with immediately because it looked like there was people coming closer to us, and we were desperate to kind of get off-world before we started something else. So we found Atlantis, found the location for it, and then left with a promise that we'll probably come back at some point. Then we got back aboard our vessel. We started saying goodbye to the Yeti, and you know, people have like sticky fingers and things just happen to slip. So like, well, we're all just giving a handshake goodbye. It seems Casimir's hand kind of got stuck on the, you know, the gauntlets and the big weapon that the person had for stealing thoughts. And as he was banished away while he was being, well, the handshake was going on, apparently Casimir just ended up with his gauntlets. So I wondered how that happened. The Yeti was gone, the weapon stayed with us. Oh no. And then beyond that, we just kind of spoke a lot about what was going to be our next plans, what was going to happen. And I believe we have decided now, after we learned about the location of where the vampires are as well, our ship is still needing repair, so we have decided to head back to Zodiac for now, sell some of the loot that we got, do some basic repairs, and then we'll head on out to the vampires, where they have a whole fleet of ships that we can scavenge from and make our own vessel.
Alrighty. So, you all arrive back on Zodiac, a world for some of you that you call home, for others you call backwater filth that is full of fucking morons. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And for some of you, you call it both. Anyways, as you arrive back there, you guys said you're doing 2 months of downtime?
Yep,
Yeah.
that was consensus.
Enough to get the ship fixed up well, and I think we had to research exactly where we were going.
We also wanted to go to that island that you were talking about with the adamantite that you got Tempest.
The one full of all the ancient beasts.
Yeah, but that would be the best place to find valuable items that we could turn into parts for our ship, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's go week by week. Owen, you're the mechanic. No, Bulkhead's the mechanic, right? For the ship?
Bulkhead is mechanic.
Bulkhead, you're going to be spending the majority of your time with the ship. Tending to it, diagnosing it, trying to fix it as much as you can. So, your week 1 is going to be very easy. This is you figuring out exactly everything that is wrong with this ship. So, I need you to roll me a skyship check, which is your skyship vehicle check, or whatever the fuck we called it once upon a time ago. Utilizing intelligence. Yeah.
Okay. So equals space. Intelligence.
It would help if I was looking at the roll page.
It's just a 15. I didn't have guidance on that.
15. Ooh, that's really low for you.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Damn. Unfortunately, your first week is spent mostly cleaning up all of the clutter. The way that they put this together was very ragtag. They clearly had no actual scope or form of reference or formal training when it came to developing this ship. Now, with all of that being said, you do find it remarkable that they somehow invented a spaceship without knowledge of it previously. It's really cluttered and it's really fucked up, and you're not sure what components of it you can keep and which components of it you have to completely rewrite and recreate just to make it function better. Your first week is not really fruitful. So, first week for everybody else. Let's go down from Bulkhead. Liara.
Found a library.
Okay, and remind me, what type of pass do you have for the library?
She has a really good one. The last time she got to like the second to last layer because I wouldn't let her in because Luna was down there out of character.
Yeah. So second to last layer is where they'll stick you then. So, what do you want to research?
Well, I would interject.
Yeah.
that my first week was going to get Liara back into her regular body, and then I was probably going to go to the library, and she would probably go with me. I don't know if that's week 2.
Well, her body's like in the clone thing. It's gonna be done by the end of these 2 months.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, like, what we had established, what we were doing with the body.
Just come with me to fucking.
All right, if we already like have the body thing situated, then yeah.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
body is
Never mind.
it's growing in its plant plot that it needs to grow through.
All right,
That's-
fair enough.
Alrighty. Liara, what are you researching? Oh, by the way, Lucian, you can't bring anybody with you, but you have full access to the library.
Liara can't like
Nice.
provide knowledge of the universe to get full access. to
What
this
knowledge do you provide to get that access?
Atlantis, Tundris, the portal.
Tundris and the portal, yes. Atlantis, they don't care about. Yeah, you can join them.
Okay, cool. She's just gonna how to jerry-rig components to do a 10th level spell.
So you are researching how to actually create 10th level magic.
Well, I mean, we've seen it done before, so I guess just using things that aren't meant to be used. I guess just using things in a different use that they're meant for, that they're not meant to do. Pushing limits.
Okay, this is going to be a straight intelligence check, not an investigation intelligence check. You do still have to pay them for their time to go in there, but you gave them all that information, so we'll just exempt it. Let's go with... Oh yeah, they can't give you anybody to help you down here. Because nobody's allowed there except for, well, the caretaker and very select few individuals.
Unless Lucian needs help finding something. What is Lucian doing there?
Well, he was also interested in finding like the components or the way you would form a 10th level magic, higher level magic, and also how the realms are connected. If there was any information on that,
Whoa,
I thought that was your answer to your question that you got.
he sort of, I don't know. It was sort of like
He answered it, but he didn't answer.
it was half the. It was like, you know, the magical weave, and there was more of it. There's always more to learn, but yeah, he definitely wants to go to the library to see if they have any information on or anything that would, you know, make him see in a different light, like casting 10th level magic, or what kind of artifacts would be required to be a focus for that kind of a magic, that kind of stuff.
Sure, is this like it's close enough to being the same thing that we were looking for, or no?
It is, but the way that downtime works, you don't give one another advantage. It's just you would give him a +1 or he would give you a +1, or you both just make your own check.
All right, I guess we should both make our own check.
Okay,
Intelligence-
so-
intelligence.
Give me a focal point that each of you wish to specifically look at when it comes to making that 10th level magic. Lucian said through artifacts, correct?
Yeah, they're
Are you following the same train of thought, Liara, or are you choosing a different one?
She was just trying to, like I said, push the limits of materials that she was going to use, like the horn. So basically, same thing, I guess.
So both of you are looking for artifact. Okay. Go ahead. I need Liara's first. Intelligence check, please.
Okay, I'll use game advantage. 20.
So. Sorry, peanut butter time. Artifact utilization is was a very common form of spell casting, where you would find a legendary magical artifact or create one or have one bestowed upon you and use its immense powers capable of casting spells up to and beyond the 9th level. The only downside to this is that the artifacts might come with significant limitations, or consequences. And it seems like it was devised specifically to prevent abuse or ensuring that it cannot be readily replicated or used too frequently. The way that they're expressing how this artifact utilization works seems to be like they were rules created that intentionally are in place for those purposes. However, if you can get an artifact that can cast 9th level or beyond style spells, you might be able to use that as a major component into your casting at either the sacrifice of yourself or the artifact itself.
Perfect. All she needed to know.
Lucian. Same thing. Intelligence, please.
Great intelligence. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How would this interact with, like, my lucky feet and that kind of thing?
You can use it.
Just for a straight reroll?
Yeah.
Alright. Just wasn't sure if it was like... I mean, I guess, yeah, a reroll is still kind of advantage. I hit it. 16.
Better than average.
Yeah, not very much better than average. Because it's a +5, so it's like an 11.
Yeah, it's 0.5 better than average.
Top 55 percentile.
So if I take a luck reroll, can I use my session advantage on the reroll?
Yeah. However, I am going to say these are going to be your lucks for the day that you get out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not saying I get 3 of them. Yeah. All right. 21.
we like that. So, inside of these tomes and books, you are completely aware that the way that it is written in here is devised from individuals who have granted this knowledge to library through their knowledge of beyond Zodiac. 10th level magic at Zodiac has not really been a thing. Lucian, you can easily discern that they have intense knowledge here pertaining to Aseso herself and the limitations that she has placed on it. Now, as such, a wizard could attempt to do this with an artifact that had a connection to their bloodline or lineage and yield greater results if their lineage would fetch further back than the time of the Veil itself. Latent magics and abilities within that bloodline and the relic that they have would be able to imbue more power than other relics possibly could. And by the looks of it, there's very few individuals who have that long of a line of lineage. However, you are fully aware that Liara technically has one of the most old lineages in the entire known universe, even though she's created.
Okay.
So if you could find an ancient relic deeply rooted in the Moonshade lineage, and Liara focuses upon it, it could empower enough magic for you to create a 10th level spell. It's lineage, not you. But yes, that is what you discover. Casimir. First week, what do you got?
Heading home, because it's been a while since I've checked in on the cult and the drug business. So I can pick up profits, see how things are going, and restock.
Okay. So you're mostly just seeing how things are going. You don't have any personal goals within that week. Maybe just relaxation and give me a rundown.
It's just getting the updates, getting a restock, picking up profits. Yeah. There's no specific goal other than that right now.
Okay. So you just
gathering
spend
information and see how my connection, my network is going.
Okay. Your profits are starting to finally roll in. You are getting to the point where you are making more gold than you are spending on everything. You have a total of 12 cultists that are following you now, who are dutifully and responsibly brainwashed under the assumptions that you will turn them into a vampire, if they appease you.
Mm-hmm, of course.
Yes. That seems to be the entire marketing strategy behind them. In addition to that, the underside of Zodiac seems to have a little bit of a drug problem right now, where a lot of the commoners got a very small sample of your drug, and now there's a lot of chaos, a lot of killing, robbing, and, well, it's helping your profits.
Perfect.
Your shit's about to get illegal.
The first dose is always free, so it's working.
Well, they worked on this wonderful new thing where they call it microdosing, just so they don't waste as much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Nice.
That's where you're looking right now. You can go ahead and add, well, from what they can sparingly give you, because they are recycling the funds back into what you are doing, you can add another 2,000 gold to your character sheet.
Imperial's coming for that tax. What's his share?
If we
I
float,
have-
no
I'm no-
taxes.
Yeah, I'm nobility, so like I have diplomatic immunity.
Listen, Zodiac is not a flawed world. There's no such thing as diplomatic immunity for churches or for nobility when it comes to taxes.
Yeah, but I'm also a vampire. Good luck coming down here and getting it from me. Your god powers don't work.
Yeah, that's fair.
How many doses of coke can I pick up as well?
They can reasonably spare like 3 doses.
Okay.
Yeah. They have orders to fill, you know? Alright, that's your first week. Owen!
Yeah.
I saved you for last so you would have time to think about it.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what was the language we kept on running into that no one spoke.
All of them.
Every language.
Draconic, Elvish. Oh no, somebody knows Elvish. Halfling.
There was something that we kept on.
Abyssal.
So last session we actually got like a necklace that allows us to comprehend languages and speak it.
Yeah.
Well, son of a bitch. All right, now. Well then,
It's only for 1 hour once per day to one person. So
If you want to learn a useful language during your downtime, you can do that.
Yeah, but there's a necklace, so now I don't feel like I need to. Then I'm just gonna go fight in Gabby's pits.
Fighting pits.
Ares pits.
Fighting pits.
I guess I wouldn't know that Gabby's fighting pits. I'm just looking for fighting pits.
Ares has all the fighting pits. For
Oh,
Gabby,
Gabby
it's only
can-
exclusive to her church.
Okay.
You have to be a member of her church to get into their fighting ring.
Should I be defaulted in being a member of her church since she was in our party?
No. Do you worship her dog? Like, do you abide
No.
by her dogma? Yeah, then no.
No, she's not. It worries me that she's a god and she's that unintelligent.
Wow, rude. Anyways.
Character.
Yeah,
Not person.
I know. All right. Anyways, all right, we're doing the simple wise. Athletics, acrobatics, and then a special con check. After that, you will roll your hit die and add that to one of those 3 rolls. And then I will roll 2d10s plus 5 for each of those 3 results to see how many successes and how many failures you have.
Okay. All right. Acrobatics.
I figured you would win that one. Nice.
And you said con.
Check.
Check. Okay, make sure I hit the right one then.
Now hit die and add that to one of the 3.
Let's add to athletics.
Alrighty. Well, surprise, surprise, success, success, success. You made 200 gold that first week. Congratulations.
Cool. All right.
Need you to roll me a d20.
Oh yeah, consequences.
Complications, my friend.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah, no complications. You're fine.
Oh, good.
Alrighty, back to the top of the order. Bulkhead. Do it again, sir.
Yep. Oh, go again.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's much better. 27.
That is much better for you. You're going to need about 4 to 6 weeks to fix everything on that. You're not going to be able to make it as fast as other Spelljammers. You're not going to be able to make it have as much resilience as other Spelljammers. You're not able to fortify it very much. And to get it into this functioning order that you can go to the dark side of the heavens, you're gonna have to drop about 4,000 gold. Or, more appropriately, the party's gonna have to drop about 4,000 gold.
Yeah, I
Since
only
you're
have
doing
2.
the labor.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Ladders
That's
aren't
always
allowed
the
in
right thing.
casinos anymore.
No, this will work. You know, I know this will work actually.
Yeah, I'm assuming we'll all convene at some point, and I will let everyone know at the end of the week that, hey, we need 4,000 gold worth of parts in order to make this thing functional.
Absolutely.
You know,
Party?
Do we get back? Ooh.
Well, yeah,
Alright.
you just meet up and he's like, hey, I need money to make your ship fly.
I'll talk to the leader of the city and tell him we're gonna make the city fly for 20,000 gold.
All right.
He'll love it.
I need you. You're going to have to spend your next week talking with him and trying to convince him to ignore all of his advisors.
You don't think he would? You
Oh, I
really
know he
think-
would want to, but he has advisors for a reason.
Okay, guys, how much should we ask if we say we can make the whole city float?
100k.
100k?
Well,
It's
I
an
mean,
entire city.
It is.
we know we can't make the entire city float, though.
No, we could. 10 broomstones easily. Joey,
Which
how many
is-
broomstones would it
Well-
take? Make this place float?
The only person who could answer that question is Bulkhead.
Bulkhead, how many broomstones to make the city float?
Bulkhead, I need you to roll me a wisdom base vehicle check.
Liara can place
Guidance.
them anywhere you want underneath this place. She is literally a druid.
27 as well.
Damn, consistent.
27.
You had guidance.
Yeah, add a d4.
We're gonna get-
Yeah.
Oh, you might get that 30.
Get that 31.
If we get a 31, that will be big. Ah,
Ah.
29.
29.
29's
Let's-
pretty good.
Flash of genius.
If you want to.
let's break it over the 30 threshold. Why not?
He's gonna really look at the city and figure out all the places.
So after you ask Bulkhead, Bulkhead simply just walks out of the room and goes for a walk, traveling and measuring out exactly how far the city is, exactly how well fortified it is, exactly trying to estimate how heavy it is, learning
To
as
see if the
much about it.
bedrock-
At the end of the day, Bulkhead, you come back when everybody is winding down. And I know this number is astronomical. You would need 90.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yes.
Right.
You need
90.
one for a Kilian boat. This is a major, huge city. A castle would only need about 4.
We're gonna convince him we're gonna make the castle fly.
You can convince the castle, and we can
So-
still get a good amount of luck.
It is technically possible. We would need 90 broomstones to allow this entire city to fly. However, that is a nigh impossible task unless somehow we're able to get our hands on a lot of broomstones from the Plundead.
Okay, what about just the castle? Or the
For-
rich area?
The castle 4.
Oh, that's perfect. We could do that easily.
The rich area, you would need about 20.
The castle and the rich people just float.
Bye!
Oh
Literally
my god.
shitting on everybody else.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, they can, sort of like that one shot, like the floating city can like dock, right? Like, or is it always floating?
It's always floating.
There's a lot of mechanisms in place that Bulkhead, you don't have access to know how to run a floating city. You know mechanically how to do it, but the entire Ibis ley line is large land masses that float on top of these things.
My area of expertise is not managing floating land masses. It is assembling and piloting spelljammers. Even though I know mechanically how it works, it's not my forte.
Place
How
the,
much?
place the orders for whatever you need. I'll get the funding.
Well, before that, you know how much roughly the market value is of each thing, don't you? Like when it comes to spell chapels. Like, how much would one broomstone sell for on the market?
Did I answer that for you guys last session?
I think so. I think you said 80 grand, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Or if that was for the entire ship.
No, that's 80 grand for a broomstone.
Yeah, so for 4 of them would be asking for at least 4 times that.
Then labor,
Yeah.
and then knowledge. There's a lot. You can
Who's
probably
that
mark it
for
up like,
500k?
Oh, you're not even talking about all the material components to weave the magic of the broomstone, adamantium, that would be needed to do this.
Also, I just have 4,000 gold right here if you're just wanting that.
For some reason, the edge of all of the coins have a little bit of coke on it.
I wonder why.
Gotta
That
cut
one
it.
has some blood, don't question it. Would you like the totally non-suspicious gold?
Bulkhead.
Listen, I don't care where it's from, so long as we can get the ship up and running. That's all I care about.
Then you just take 4,000 gold, and if we ever need to bribe them at some point for 500,000, we can try. but I don't know if they'll go for that. Also, what would we do with 500,000 gold?
By the
I-
moon.
I have no idea.
I
But
could
I'm
actually
sure I'm
turn
sure I
it
could
into a brimstone.
What were
figure
you saying?
something out.
Okay. Here's your gold.
Alright, and I'll start working on materials and stuff.
All right. So, Bulkhead, you're pretty much busy until the end of downtime.
Yep.
Let's see if you get any free weeks off, though. Roll me a vehicles check utilizing intelligence.
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, you don't get any free weeks.
That's fine.
Alrighty, next up. Liara.
I guess we're gonna go try to convince Nobu Jr. and a lot of the nobles that we can make them fly. 20, 80k a piece. We'll say 100. 2 million gold. And we'll make all the nobles and the castle fly. 500.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. And I'll explain that we only need 4 to make the castle fly to Nobu if he just wants to pay for the castle to fly. I'll explain that it's a very big status thing.
So, there's 2 ways that we can do this. Way 1 is your enthusiasm, is what you're trying to entice him with. Way 2 is you leaving out the fact that you don't actually know how to do this and you don't have access to somebody who knows how to do this, but you're willing to try.
We're willing to. Well, I mean, wouldn't they both be persuasion?
The first one's persuasion. The second one is you're leaving out that information.
Oh, so deception. We're just
Yes.
gonna do persuasion, enthusiasm.
Alrighty.
Don't you
Enthusiasm
want
for the win.
city to fly.
That is going to set the DC to be a little higher because all of the reasonably minded people are going to be like, this is fucking ridiculous. She has no idea how to do this. We can't put our eggs into this basket. We're recovering from a war. So go ahead and roll.
We're looking for a nat 20. Crit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, even better than a
Oh.
nat
So,
20.
well, Nobu Jr.'s convinced, but
They're all convinced.
what about...
So
It's
you're
just
saying
5, 6.
500,000 gold is all it would take?
Just for your castle, 2 million, we could get the noble houses flying.
We
with
don't
them.
have that much money.
They
But
might.
they are really not on board. But he's going to walk you down to 469,000
Deal,
and
we'll take
420 gold.
it. There we go. Take it. 469. Fucking sucker.
And it's your old character. So it's just perfect. And
Nice. I didn't realize what you said, but now I did.
469, 420? Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And so my treasury advisor said that I couldn't do this, but I took all of the money out of our vault. We're going to be bankrupt within a week.
This is going to be a legendary investment. You're going to be the first emperor to rule from the sky.
We got to make sure that we get this on, going, quickly, because we're not going to be able to pay the guards in 2 weeks.
We don't leave till 2 months.
How about I pay you when you get back with the stones that you're going to
Okay,
get?
half
That better?
now,
Half now?
up front. Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep the city functioning for that long. I'll just cut my own allowance.
Which is his allowance.
He's not revealing that. That's a rude question to ask.
Okay, guys. I didn't get all the money, guys, but wait, I didn't get all the money, guys, but I got us 200 and about 40,000 gold. I guess I'm gonna have Blukey carrying it in a sack behind me.
Dragging it.
Yeah, dragging like just.
Luke, you shouldn't be anywhere near that money.
Says who?
I'm not hearing any of this because pretty much all of my time is spent at the ship. So you guys have fun with that.
So yeah, that's how much you get now, and Jesus Christ, you're gonna
Bring it
bankrupt
to the
them.
There we go. Wow.
Natural fucking 20 on that. That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna tell you, Liara, I am so down for making the flying castle, but I will not let you fuck them over. I knew his father was one of my greatest friends, and he
Oh
sacrificed
no, we're
himself.
making the flying castle. I'm stoked.
I
for
know
this.
we're making the flying castle. I'm telling you, we're making this flying castle.
On plus one weapons and throw at planet.
That's a lot of +1 weapons.
Okay, just if you need money, I guess take it.
Blukey will
Blukey,
approach you. Have you heard anything about these timeshares?
Timeshares?
No, this money is spoken for.
You haven't even repaid me after failing to do the job.
What job?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I tried to.
So no, see, because you cannot get a job done, you cannot be trusted? No.
Listen
As
here, you
your
fucking
manager,
cokehead.
you're blocked out of this race.
Listen here, you fucking cocaine. I'm sitting
Oh.
here. I'm trying to
And
help
I
everybody.
summoned the
I can.
secret chest, and I put the money in there, and then I make it disappear.
Wait, we're on
Where
for
did all the
Mungo.
money go?
It's in the vault.
So I guess we call Dwaddle back, Blukey, and have him finish the security system with the money we now have, and then hire a few more gnomes.
I mean, I could probably give me that money. I'll definitely hire some more gnomes, but I'm probably running into some gnomes are making a lot of progress when they don't know out there. My cousin lives out there, and they're doing a fantastic job at all that.
Yeah, that's why we gotta hire them. They love us. Plus, I need to go on some errands. And did Ariel ever get that broomstone?
No.
Well, I might do that. I don't know. I have to find an old friend named Gary or Triangula for doing a very high level spell.
Very? Like a fish?
There's a fish named Gary.
Yeah, the stupid fucking man who runs the city has one.
Oh, you mean the Lord of the City?
No, well, yeah, he bought a fucking diamond ring that was worth like at least 600 gold just for it. It's a ring of protection, so fucking idiot.
I like rings of protection.
He bought
Okay,
it for his goldfish.
Blukey, you can go hire more people. If we're hiring security, though, I know the Verasan need jobs. They're the snake people.
Man, fucking snake people.
Actually, that's not my voice. They're the snake people.
No, you sound like that. No, it's fucking stupid. Anyways.
Just hire your family. Like, go back down to the Underdark and hire your family to work here. Blukey about to have deep gnomes back in the universe.
Alright, bye.
Okay. Oh, well, that's Liara's turn. I think it's Lucian up next.
Yeah, that was your week. All right, Lucian, because you jumped ahead in order since you were doing the same thing as her. Actually, let me keep going in my order. Casimir.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to go get my 2 slotted boots turned into 3 slotted boots.
Ooh, that's
Preferably within the time before we leave.
that's a hard one to ask for.
I do know a master smithy because Lucian found one out and the other side.
You don't need a master smithy for that. You need shit. What are the people that work on boots.
I just mean I know someone that is
Cobbler.
massive at
Leathersmith.
something.
Cobblers. Thank you.
And Zodiac has one of the biggest cobbler mafias in the universe.
They do actually. Yes.
We
They
know
killed
the
a
best
goblin.
cobblers.
The best.
The
I think
those,
Goblin was killed.
Yeah.
no,
Ec-
the tieflings. Or the
The
tiefling.
bugs? Bugs?
No, not bugs.
I wouldn't say that too loudly before they hear us.
I mean, you could take it to the bugs people and try to get them to turn your 2 augment slot into a 3 augment slot. 3 slots does require 1 year of craftsmanship. Minus the time that was already allocated for 2 slots, which is 1 month.
Well, that's not going to help me at all. Is there no way to shorten that down?
The only way to actually shorten it down would be if you knew somebody who was a master cobbler who had the actual feat for it.
No, we
The
know
master
that guy.
craftsman.
I swear.
Tell me who it is.
Was it like Kevin? He's like a tiefling. He.
Kevon,
I don't know.
the tiefling who's missing a leg.
I don't know. I am looking through my.
Kevon
janky
is a
notes.
fashionista advisor. He does masterwork clothing and cloth. He doesn't handle shoes specifically.
Oh, the person Imperial got the sticker from. I know what you're talking about.
There
It's like-
is one person in Zodiac, though, but I'm wondering if you guys remember who it is.
Boblin.
No.
But it was that other guy, the guy we found on the island.
What about Monty
He
the
was.
Minotaur?
He was fucking. He did boots.
Marquise.
No, not Marquise.
Marquis the Minotaur.
It was
Okay,
Monty
here we
the
go.
Minotaur.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. He's not a master cobbler though.
Ugh,
No.
he hasn't reached his true potential yet.
There is
think he-
one master cobbler, and only the OGs from this campaign have a chance of remembering who it is. OGs roll on your OG characters for this. For World War Zodiac, the second campaign OGs.
Dude,
So that would be Nobu Jr. and Sebastian. Casimir, you weren't playing since the beginning of this campaign, right? You came in halfway
Since
through.
the beginning, no, but I think I was there pretty early. What part are you talking about?
Oh, it happened very early before you joined in.
Okay, then yeah.
The 2 of you are the only ones that have a chance. Roll.
Hell.
I don't have Nobu's character sheet
History.
anymore.
Oh, roll a history check with him. He was not proficient in history. So +5.
Okay, I just rolled the R as a 9. That checks.
Yeah.
$11.
He has no modifier for history.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty positive he's not proficient in history.
So,
I'm checking my history notes, but I don't remember when it happened.
What
see,
about Moose? Because he is on our ship.
No, we
he is
went-
with us.
Moose was back then as well, actually.
Was it the snail person?
When did it happen?
Clinton. He is a cobbler who worked within the bridge burners itself.
I just remember getting a tattoo at the bridge burners when he passed out.
When Moose was going through the streets and found that weird cobbler who was sitting in the back working on boots for everybody, that guy is the only master cobbler in the entire realm. He is a master craftsman, which means it would take him half the time in order to craft what he needs to craft.
What, 5.5 months?
Yeah.
How much would it cost?
I mean, you're paying a premium price for a premium service. Downtime. Buying a magic item. Those boots would be considered very rare, so roll me a d4. You are so fucking lucky. 20,000 gold. And he'll do it for you. Or, no, because it's only the augmented, it's half that price. 10,000 gold. And in 5 to 6 months, he will have a 3-slotted pair of boots for you. And they'll be the only boots of their kind.
I'll give them the 10,000, but I want them to just make new ones. Rather than upgrading from 2 to 3, just make...
Well, if he's doing that, then he has to use new material and shit, so it's going to be a bit more. Because obviously you have to use, like, legendary material for something this cool. Not legendary, but very rare material.
Okay, how much more?
Roll me a persuasion.
Guidance.
Dirty 20. We take those. So, for materials, that'll knock it up another 2k.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay 12k. Just for him to make those.
Mm-hmm. And that's the second week, so subtract a month and a half. So 4.5 more months after we finish downtime, your boots will be ready. And you can keep your 2-slot boots.
Yep.
Alrighty. Perfect. Next up, Lucian.
I would research in library some more about, like, I want my magnificent mansion to be able to travel with me on the ship when the ship is moving. Because it's going to be like my magical sanctum thing that I need to create for doing magical shit.
Alrighty. So you want to do research then?
If we're going to be, spending a long time traveling between worlds, that would be the best time to do research, but it would suck to not have access to my, research lab if the ship is moving. So it's kind of similar to the 10th level magic, but it might not be as intense to affix it to a location that is moving versus having it be static.
Alrighty, so go ahead and roll me your intelligence check. You never asked Liara. So, the reason why spells like that have to be in fixed locations is because the location is fixed based off of its proximity to a larger area. Now, obviously, worlds keep on spinning because you don't live in a flat universe, like some people theorize. As such, it is a fixed location relative to the spot that it is on. In order to make it a more permanent one, you would have to add in a very special particular feature into a Spelljammer in order to have it be considered its own fixed location in space when unmoving. Now, that feature would be incredibly in-depth. You're not even quite sure how you would do it, but you know it would involve a lot of intricate 9th level magic implementations every day for a long period of time into the fixed location. You would have to
Okay.
work alongside Bulkhead to figure out more than that.
All right. Promising leads.
Yes. Alrighty. Next up, Owen.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna do fighting pits until somebody needs me to do something that's important. So,
Everyone's mortal in that fighting pit.
No. They don't just have random fighting pits for random people at that one. There's plenty of other ones.
It's frowned upon, but Owen always kills.
we'll put it on the con.
All right.
Fine.
+5 is 17. Yeah, you are successful. Another 200 gold. All right, top of the order. Bulkhead, we're skipping you because you're going until the end. Liara.
Yep.
And of course, if you're combining weeks to allocate to stuff, it would expedite this entire process, guys.
I guess going to Ares, and I guess finding Triangula first for this spell. And she's gonna tell Lucian, like, I'm gonna get ready to do that mass sending. I'm gonna get one of my friends, the best wizard in the realm, you, and then Ares to help power it in that horn. So yeah, she's getting Triangula to help with the spell. We'll see how this goes.
Are you planning on sacrificing Triangula to cast this?
No, absolutely not. She just likes Triangula because that's the first wizard she ever met. No,
I thought we have to have like a super powerful object or sacrifice a person.
No, not a person. You would sacrifice a lot of people.
We have a super powerful object and 2 little gods.
Well,
And
first off,
Triangula.
Ares will tell you to go fuck yourself.
He wants the tournament. He even said he wanted it.
Yes, he does, and he does not want to help you under any circumstance.
How are we gonna have the tournament without his help? Like,
You figure out another way. He will not help you. He hates you.
But I thought the horn on its own, like, if you just speak into the horn, everyone can hear you.
On the continent.
yeah, it's just a continent. We literally have to travel planet to planet, continent to continent.
Oh,
When,
you
yeah,
want
it's
all the
not feasible.
planets involved too. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Because I was gonna say, like, Zodiac is just like one continent.
Yeah, Ares has a pretty substantial flaw right now when it comes to you.
she's gonna blow the horn and it just says Ares sucks across the continent.
All right. So Glacius is coming back already, huh?
Oh man.
That's
Well, it
just a
depends.
taste
What's
of the
Ares'
magic.
intelligence? Did he hear?
Ares is intelligent enough, even if it's just barely. Okay.
But is he on the continent though? Is the question.
Yeah, he never leaves.
He never leaves the arena.
Can't leave. Yeah.
He is the only god on this world.
When I hear that in my
Oh.
mind, I take 5 really big steps away from Liara.
All right. I'm going
Potatoes
to roll
inbound.
a charisma save for Ares.
Ares sucks. He doesn't know who did it. A 4. There we go.
He doesn't know who. No, that's bad for you. He's not maintaining his composure.
Yeah, because you're just like, Ares sucks.
Yeah, and it's you who said it. Like,
Yeah.
after just going up to him, here, help me with something. Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Ares
Yeah,
sucks.
everyone
and
heard
then
it there.
walk
And
away.
Boyle Ares sucks.
All right, he's going to now take particular interest in you. Good.
He can watch you make the universe's best lasagna again.
No, we have a recipe for the best food.
So,
but just keeping it close at hand.
After she did that, everybody else who has been hanging out near the Morian estate or the Lee Arboratory to... Is anybody staying in the Lee Arboratory?
Blukey, Stinky,
Party
Dinky.
members.
Oh.
No, that
Uh,
place creeps me out.
I'd probably be there because I was doing shopping.
All right,
I'm at the ship.
cool.
20 hours a day.
Casimir, very strangely, you see that Ares is hanging out around the Lee Arboratory.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm showing particular interest.
What does that mean?
I'm going for an enthusiastic walk. Hey, is there anything in here that Liara, really likes and I could make better for her?
Loki.
Actually, no, she loves Blukey.
If you better not kill
No.
Blukey.
No. Anything that's not alive.
Me?
Yeah, Casimir.
No, because I'm still looking forward to our fight.
Oh yeah, I'm going to fuck you up at that. But
Huh.
that's a later thing.
I'm looking forward to it.
Just don't go down instantly.
Not a lot.
Hey, is she planning on staying in that body she's in?
I'm not sure, but there is something that she does love
Yeah?
that isn't alive at all.
Please.
Don't say Umbral. Don't.
Electrum.
Oh shit.
She does love Electrum. I thought he was gonna say Umbral, and that was just gonna set him off.
You know what? I'm just gonna look around. Let me roll an investigation check for Ares. He does have a -2. 8.
Just so you know, I own stakes in this place. You break anything, you're paying for it.
Yeah, I don't mind paying.
Okay.
Likes artwork, I guess. She has
No.
girl with apple.
Girl with apple.
I really wanted them to fuck with Electrum though, because that would have pissed off all their gods.
Hey.
A perfect portrait of Liara with an apple. Girl with apple painting.
Hey, Blukey. How much Electrum do y'all have here?
It's literally all that we take.
It's a pretty substantial amount of money that we have. Liara keeps giving it to me. Of course, I keep taking gold, but, you know. Well, this was not fruitful. Hey, whatever happened to that dick jar she always liked?
On her back.
Genuinely, I have no idea where it is.
I'll keep looking around.
Don't, like I said, you break anything, you pay me for it.
Yeah. So, let's continue down the line. Casimir.
What am I going to do? I'm going to go to the library. Research.
Okay, what are you researching?
Hemomancy.
Ooh. What specifically around hemomancy are you looking for?
So he already knows a little bit how to control it to make himself stronger, so probably pursuing that a little bit more. How to use his own blood juice to reinforce certain things.
Alrighty, so this is going to be a straight intelligence check. Hemomancy knowledge is high enough that the commoner you cannot get to help you in here, but there are specific people available who can assist you. It is going to cost you, however. Religious. No, research. Damn it. Wrong button. it go? Research. It is going to cost you an additional 50 GP for a +1 up to a maximum of a +6. So 50 right off the bat, remove.
Yeah, I'll take the +6.
So that is
100.
350 gold total.
Okay. And how about investigation?
No.
Okay.
It's an intelligence check.
I can't blame you for trying.
Everyone always tries.
I'll use game advantage. Use recap advantage.
+6, so
19.
19. All right. Huh. 19. I'm gonna say you find that there's an entire chapter on hemomancy spells within this. Some of them are, well, a bit not very useful to you, and others are probably something that you would not be capable of replicating. You don't have any spell casting levels, right?
Levels, no.
Yeah. So you would need a wizard or a cleric to write some of these spells down. But there is a spell called Blood Rush, which, as an action, range of touch, 2nd level, concentration up to 1 minute. You infuse the target's bloodstream with a surge of energy. When you cast the spell, choose a willing creature you can touch. For the duration, the target gains advantage on strength and dex saves, as well as a +10 base movement speed. So it's a minor haste without drawbacks. It's a little different than haste, but yeah. There's another one that's ironclad, which would make an individual more resilient by hardening their blood effectively. There's another one that would, for a longer period of time, make somebody more resistant to necrotic damage, poisons, make them exceptional at con saves, things such as that, and give them temp HP. And yeah, that's what you discover. You would just need a wizard or cleric to learn these spells.
Okay.
Alrighty. Next up. Lucian.
All right. I was thinking maybe this week I could get in touch with everybody so that we could all next week go to the Eastern Island, see how the natives are doing, and maybe get some adamantine from them,
Okay.
just to shore up our coffers.
So you want to go out there and, well, unless you're going to be Columbus going to America, you probably want to build up a relation with them and open up trade, since they do have that available to them. So
Yeah, I
would
want to see, because since we defeated the Croton, I know that was like on the island fucking with people, so we got rid of that, and yeah, maybe set up some trade routes.
Yeah. then you have to carouse the group. Okay?
Yeah. All right.
All
I
right.
mean, if I can do that by myself, I'll do it by myself.
You can absolutely carouse. I mean, it's that or you're going to Columbus them. So, your choice.
Well, I don't want to Columbus them because I remember like we had good relations, you know.
Perfect. Well then,
I think I said I'd be back, and we never went back.
yeah, it's only been 20-something years. But you're an elf, so, 20-something years.
Yeah.
Anyways, 250 gold per week that you are doing this. How many weeks are you doing this?
Well, I don't have any money.
We have 50. What?
You have all the money.
You literally have a chest full of money.
Well, I mean, if we're going to use their money. I guess if we're using their money to set up the... So we've used 3 weeks total? 2 weeks total?
This is
so
the
far?
third week.
This
Yeah.
is the third week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use 1,000 and do this for the next month.
So 4 total weeks, so you'll have 2 weeks remaining after we get all the way up there. Okay. This is going to be a persuasion check for you.
All right.
Don't worry, you did it for 4 weeks, so you get a +3.
All right. So we got this +3. Can I use my luck to give myself advantage? Dirty 20. Oh, +3, 23.
23, very
That's pretty fucking
nice.
good.
So you end up meeting a handful of their sporadic tribes and their tribal leaders and get into a lot of discussions and everything with them. There's a lot of drinking, of course. Their homemade wines are phenomenal. I mean, like, they're not the best tasting, but they're super effective.
They threw a good party.
Oh, yeah, they're huge at that. And you did 4 total weeks?
Yeah.
Ooh. Roll me a d20. So that's 40%.
Oh,
What? Can I re-roll that one?
Nope. Complications, sir.
Complications. Did I get too drunk
Ooh.
and am I married now?
You have a child.
Actually, I'm going to pick that one. Yeah. Surprise! You're married. You
Oh,
got
shit.
super drunk and now you're married to one of the chief's daughters.
wow.
And she has to
Solidifies
come
the
back here.
deal.
She has to come back here and live with you. That's the deal.
All right, she'll live with me on the ship.
So everybody, you meet back up and or Owen, let's resolve your week before we get there. Fighting pits,
Well,
go
I'm
ahead.
gone for a month and I come back drunk with a wife.
God damn. Actually, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I want to find maybe somebody who can make some maybe cells or can make some more flavorful ammunition.
Ooh, so you're looking to buy ammo, special ammo.
Yes.
Ooh, we're gonna consider this buying a magic item.
Okay.
Okay. For each week that you're doing this, 100 GP. Each additional week past the first one, you get a +1. Up to a maximum of +10.
Well, I guess hell, I fucking won $400, so we'll just go with 400 gold. So we'll just go with
4 weeks?
4 weeks.
All right, so you're getting done this back when Lucian gets back with his new wife.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He's like, hey, look what I got. I'd be like, hey, look what I got.
About the same thing. Alrighty then. So you ante up the money. You are looking for exceptional ammunition in this realm. Maybe they have something that you are looking for.
know.
Persuasion check, please.
All right. And you know what? I'm going to use my game advantage. Just to be on the safe side. 5.
Well, you got a +3. So 15.
Yeah, that's still not great. With a +8. I rolled a 4. And a 1.
Which table is that? 15C. So what are we looking at here? Ooh! Alright. You got a couple of options here.
Okay.
You can either go with ammunition +2,
Mm-hmm.
or sorry.
You're fine.
There's a lot of shit. Next time we're doing downtime, I send it to me through the week, everybody. It just
I
makes it
know
a
we're
lot
doing
faster.
Downtime. Sorry.
Me neither. I mean, I knew we were doing some downtime, but yeah. Okay. You can either purchase some +2 ammunition,
Mm-hmm.
or you can purchase Thundercrack rounds, glyph etched slugs, or phasing pellets. All of these are unique, and you've never heard of them from where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
There's a town of gnomes called Gnomesville out here.
Okay. Can they tell me anything about these before I purchase them?
Sure. Thundercrack rounds. They make your shot not target a single individual, but instead, when you load it in, targets an area, 10-foot radius. And it has the additional fun effect of potentially being deafening to everybody within that area.
Okay.
And it's based off of your accuracy, so you don't have to worry that much. Glyph etch slugs. The slugs themselves don't deal piercing damage. Instead, on impact, they explode for force damage. Yeah, that's pretty much all it does. And it's a bit more power. What's your damage die again?
D10.
Okay. It's a bit less powerful, but it's more useful for shooting objects and a different damage type for certain things that can't be pierced. And what was the last one? The phase pellets?
Yes.
So these ones you would be aware of. It allows them to pass through solid barriers when you use the pellet itself. Your attacks ignore half and 3/4 cover, as well as full cover if you are aware where the creature is. You still attack at disadvantage because of it, however.
Well, I have sharpshooter.
Well, it's the disadvantage is because you can't see them. You're blind to them, not because of that. But you get to shoot through solid objects like walls.
And how many of those do they have? Of the thunder and the phase? I know I can only buy one, but I just want to know.
For thunder, they have 6, and for phase, they have 1. Or no, 7 and 2.
What's the going rate for each of them?
That's something we have to roll for. You have to declare which one you wish to purchase first. They're both the same rarity of rare.
Yeah. Fuck. Not sure how much they're gonna cost. So you know what? The phase ones are gonna be niche, and we might need that eventually at some point. So yeah.
You're interested in the phase one?
Yeah.
All right, roll me 2d10, please. That is 6,000 gold for the pair.
Well, I ain't got that kind of money on
Yeah.
me. Good lord.
Or you can always just revert back to the +2 ammunition.
And what's the cost on +2 ammunition?
Well, first off, they have 4 of them, and they are 600 gold apiece.
Jesus. All right, I'm going back empty-handed.
Yep. But now you're aware that they're there, so you can always come back and get them.
Yes, but now I know they're aware. I know they exist. Maybe I can have Bulkhead make them for me for a lot cheaper.
Ooh, yeah. The phase pellets require a unique material only found in the Astral Sea by structures that have drifted there for a long period of time. Hey, like the vampire place you guys are going to.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Well, at least I used up 4 weeks, so I got 2 more left.
Yeah.
All right.
Anywho, you all meet up after that week, and Lucian is shit-faced. Or no, that's at 4 weeks. Never mind. Bulkhead's still busy. Liara, week 4.
I got Triangula.
He's very easy to discover. He was putting on a show as he is now renowned across the open plains as one of the surviving members of the attack on Leolis.
This man didn't just do that. He attacked Vast Carvin. Okay, perfect. I guess going to Lucian and trying to cast this spell. Using the fucking horn as a focus.
Alrighty.
Gone. I'll be back in 3 weeks.
She's just gonna...
He's perpetually shit-faced out there. You just
Telepathy.
connect to his mind and woo! Everyone's partying right now.
grab my hand and teleport. right
Alright.
to him.
You're in the middle of a large dance circle with this huge bonfire, and everybody's playing on these huge drums and smoking this strange substance and drinking, and even Lucian is dancing around having a great time with everybody.
Lucian, I just need you to focus all your magic into that horn real quick.
What?
Just focus all your magic into the horn. We're the 3 greatest wizards on the planet. Actually, I'm gonna pull out the book. Where's Triangula on the list of greatest
He's not.
magic? What?
He's not on the book at all.
He can cast 6-level spells.
Sure, he's not a threat on Zodiac.
So what? Luna, fucking who's the next one? That little halfling.
Desmond.
Desmond, yeah. And then who's after that?
Oh, I gave you that list forever ago. That's in the other game. I can't recall off the top of my head.
Triangula, time to put your name in this book.
Right, okay.
Everyone, put as much magic as you can into the horn, and let's focus.
Huh?
Yeah, think
What
of
are
it like that
focusing
sending. Well, think of it like that sending spell you were telling me about. You're gonna have to be the one to cast it because I don't know sending.
What?
Using the horn as the focus point for it. You got this. I wrote out a thing to say.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're all trying to put 9th level on descending for everything into this horn.
Triangula will absolutely put in a 6th level spell slot.
He hasn't leveled up.
No, of
Okay.
course not. He barely had them to begin with.
He's about to level up.
Well, that depends solely on this Arcana check. I need 3 of them. 1 from Lucian, 1 from Liara, and 1 from Triangula.
Triangle's the best wizard we know. He won't fail us.
He is not proficient
Brought
in
in
Arcana.
Triangula.
I'm not gonna.
Should have brought in Nobu Jr. for bringing in Triangula.
Triangula is not proficient in Arcana.
Of course he's not.
No. Disadvantage, Lucian, you're shit-faced.
Oh no, that's not good.
Ooh.
Still got 26, baby.
Okay, good thing you're the one that we're using for this.
I am the bestest, drunkest wizard ever.
Oh,
Triangula with the nat 1.
He's about to die. Like
As you are filtering all of the magic that you can into this and trying to express the incantation that you have been trying to express this entire time, something goes awry during the spellcasting. Liara, you begin to become a bit concerned as you notice Triangula is not capable of keeping up with the two of you for the amount of magic you are producing. Lucian is overexerting exactly like you wanted him to, and you're underexerting a little bit because you're worried about him not being able to make up that gap, and you're coming to the realization Triangula is not very good at raw command of magic. Formal training is one thing, but applied practices is a completely different one. And as you're saying this incantation, you begin to look down and you notice your fingertips are starting to disappear from sight. And then you look over at Triangula, and he's disappeared all the way up to his elbows.
That's not good.
As this continues, Liara, you failed your portion of the check, as did he. You
I got a 5.
you have a failed check. It is not a horrendous fail.
Don't worry, I know a guy. He'll make you magic hands.
Liara,
Adorable
you've lost both of your hands to Spell Plague. Triangula has completely turned into nothing but raw magic.
Oh no!
Wait, did the spell work? What the
No.
fuck's going on? Oh god.
You
Oh,
empowered it with a tremendous amount of magic, but you needed more than he could muster, and the cost of attempting this, as was forewarned. Lucian, you look over and realize the horn has fallen as she's no longer holding it.
Oh fuck!
that didn't work. Wait, that didn't work. Okay.
I think I
can
made
bring-
you a new body.
No, that's fine. I'm not worried about my hands. I can bring him back though. I just need my hands.
Can I bring back Triangula with regenerate?
Roll me an Arcana check. Let's see what you know about Spell Plague.
Just go back in time 2 minutes. Tempest.
Still
I'm still at
disadvantage, Lucian,
disadvantage
because
'cause
you're
I was
shit-faced. Yep.
You guys should have waited till tomorrow. This is too much. This is too wasted for this right now. This is a fucking bummer, man.
14. This is why you get married tonight. Life's too short. Anyways, Lucian. Yeah, 14's not really going to tell you very much. I mean,
Can I re-roll with Tempest?
sure.
Or my luck? Get some
Yeah.
luck in here.
Yeah. Go for it. One more roll.
So I'll re-roll the 14.
It's a crit.
22.
son.
Bad. I'm not a worshiper of 22.
You should be.
So,
You
Lucian.
should be a worshiper of me.
Lucian.
what?
Spell Plague is something that you've learned about fleetingly, mostly because of inquiries other people at the Divine Table had when their world started to wonder about them on various different planes. If you're lost to the Spell Plague, what you were has been completely destroyed. The soul is gone, the body is gone. It is now raw magic that has been imbued and statically lies within the horn. There is no more Triangula. He is magically sacrificed because he tried to perform magics he was not ready to.
Liara, who the fuck was this guy you brought with you?
He was the best mage I could find.
And you would
Actually,
also know that means Liara is kind of stuck in a similar boat. Her hands, they will not regenerate. They're gone. Luckily, the other body will have hands, but if this was...
Jesus.
If she was not a body hopper, she would be out of hands permanently, like you are.
Still got half a hand. That's mine. I got 2 fingers and a thumb. Jesus, Liara.
What? I mean, the magic's in there, right? And aren't you like a time god? Can't we just go back 2 minutes?
Nah, it would really fuck you guys up. I mean, I can go back. Because I can give up like 20 years on my life like nothing. But
I don't even know what I am right now. Just bring me back 2 minutes.
oh man, Triangle's done. We can't do anything for him. But I mean, your clone is gonna be done in like a week and a half, so you'll get your hands back
Actually,
then.
another month.
You gotta go a month with no mo hands.
I'm drunk. I don't know.
It looks like now you have a reason
It's
to
like
go
a week
talk
and a half
with
to me.
Bulkhead.
No, because I was gonna use this downtime just to cast that spell. That was like the whole point of this downtime for her.
Well-
Should've
Well,
planned it better.
The spell was working fine. You just did not have the caliber of spellcasters with you.
Yeah, that's what I
Lucian
mean.
absolutely meets the criteria. Now you know you need somebody vastly more powerful than.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Drunk was better than both of you combined.
Yeah, she didn't do well on that roll.
Hey,
you know
he
what?
had a 6 or
I
a
rolled
5. He had a
Dude.
5 total on his roll. He has a +4 intelligence.
Okay, you know what?
Angela?
I'm gonna come back next week with somebody in that book.
No, we're not. You don't have hands.
No, I'll have hands. Don't worry. I'm just gonna drop this body real quick.
What?
Don't worry. I did this last time. I guess I'm going to the jail, getting a new body, and then contact.
Well,
you
how do you
guys.
plan on getting there?
There's got to be a jail on this island, right?
Teleport is strictly verbal.
No,
Yeah,
they
teleport
execute
is-
people here. They don't have jails.
Teleport's verbal, so yeah, I'll just.
Oh,
poof.
teleport's only verbal? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you
Yeah.
have to go back to the mainland.
The one
That'll
good
be your
thing.
next week is finding a suitable temporary body.
Instantaneous and only verbal. You just gotta be all like, I'm out.
Good thing Liara has a lot of only verbal spells.
Perfect. Oh, Jesus. Poor Triangula, man.
Yeah, I didn't want him to die.
The dice did.
Yeah, dice came a 1.
Brought him in on
this.
this. You
Anyways,
shouldn't even been casting 7th level spells, and you brought him in on this.
that was your that was your 3rd or 4th week, right?
My
This
4th.
is the 4th.
That was your 4th. Casimir.
Heading back home, trying to expand my influence as a blood count and
Ooh.
raise my cult numbers.
So, recruiting for a cult. Do we consider that A, carousing, B, committing a crime, or C, religious service?
See.
Hey, it's his choice which one he wants to try.
Whichever one I can intimidate them into.
Is Edgar helping you?
So, intimidating people into a cult's not. I mean, you can do it, but then you'll have eggs that may not be fully obedient. Do you want cultist members that will worship you, or cultist members that will resent you?
Worship. Yeah.
So, intimidation's kind of out then. Carousing is persuasion or no, it's going to be deception. Just deceiving. Yeah, I'll totally turn you in, just like me. There's no downside. It's going to be great. Committing a crime is much more involved. I believe that one is it says stealth, investigation, deception. Yeah, that would be you stalking individuals, learning about their lives, and then trying to get them to join you. And then religious service is also a persuasion, but for that it'll also be a deception because you're convincing them to join a cult.
I'll take the crime option.
Which one? Crime?
The crime one.
Okay.
As it is investigation, and it's the only one of those that I can do.
Not a cult, it's a cartel.
No, it's both.
So 3 checks are needed for this. First off, 25 GP for each week you're doing this. How many weeks are you doing this?
However many is left.
So if this is week 4, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5.
Yeah.
So that's 125 gold.
Okay.
Perfect. This is going to increase your DC. All right. The character makes 3 checks. First one, stealth.
I assume since I'm doing this underground, it's stem lights.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I have advantage. Guidance, and can I also bolster in magic myself for this?
You can do that for only one of them. Stealth, investigation, and deception.
I'll leave that for the deception now. Stealth has advantage. Nine.
9. Investigation. 2. Let's go. And then deception.
I'll use game advantage on this. $22, which is a crit.
So that is 2 successes and 1 failure. 9 does not meet the requirements for any of the things. So you're definitely seen going everywhere. It's kind of hard not to be seen when you are you, of course. So I do need you. Oh, for committing crime, it's always a complication. Roll a d8. Seven. So people are starting to pick up that you are going from city to city, finding individuals that are easy prey for you to add into your cults. And the other vampire lords are not liking that. They don't have any definitive proof that you are adding them all into your roster, but they can suspect it. And one individual that you have recruited, unfortunately, his families are, well, as far as blood bags go, pretty high up. And they're trying to get the favor of the other vampire lords to investigate what happened to their son, who is now a member of your cult. You have successfully, over the course of all of these weeks, recruited 10 more cultists.
Perfect.
Oh wait, only 2 successes. 15 more cultists.
15 more, okay.
Mm-hmm. And that puts you to done.
Yep.
Owen.
I did 4 weeks of the stuff, so it'll be week 7 when I'm able to do anything.
Then Liara. You're looking for a reasonable individual. We'll just say roll an investigation. Let's see who you can find.
Oh, she's just going to jail and saying who wants to be freed.
Oh,
Also, Ben, you're gonna be free or whatever your name was.
So you don't even care who they are. You're just
Yeah.
all right. I need a deception check then.
Find the same old guys before.
I'll just go in the same area and say, hey, you guys want to leave now?
There was an old guy that we left before when we went to go get Melissa. He was another cultist. He seemed weird, but also he recognized you and knew.
That was, yeah, I remember that weirdo was there.
How convincing are you going to be without hands?
I just gotta get back at the jaw.
Anyway.
Cast telekinesis and pull them against the bars.
Really, all you have to do is just, well, we're not going to say that on stream, but yeah, like. So, you
yeah.
do find an old man who's half blind in one eye who would love to get out of jail.
Anyone else?
No one else is convinced. You barely succeeded high enough to get an old man.
Okay, fine. By handless. I'm gonna drop the fucking fave thing's body and switch for the old guy.
And the Fae returns to their body. Oh yeah! And then takes off running.
He has no hands.
Yeah, but he has hooves.
Yeah.
Anyways, the old man goes in the jar. You go into the old man's body.
Okay. Time to. Oh, wow, I'm so tired. Time to contact our boy.
So,
She's gonna go.
the old man has a constitution of 8, a strength of 8, a dexterity of 8, a wisdom of 18. Oh yeah, your mental
doesn't
stats
have
stay
to
the
be
same.
changed.
Yeah. So you're just 8, 8, 8.
Well, we got the necklace for 19 strength. Okay.
Oh, creepily strong old man.
Time to hit up Edmund now.
Gets winded walking upstairs, but he can pick the stairs up.
Okay, yeah, I'll hit up the halfling with.
All right. So that was your week 4.
Yeah,
So now we're on 5.
yeah, halfling. I'm just gonna use telepathy.
That doesn't connect to him.
What?
Have you not noticed how creepily like guarded he always is about everything?
Okay, wait, let's find him.
All right. So what you were going to be doing instead is research in order to find him.
Okay.
So 50 GP for bribes, things such as that. You can spend an additional 50 GP for a +1 up to a maximum +6. This is a straight intelligence check as per usual.
Yeah, we'll spend 300 gold for +6.
Alrighty. Go for it.
Just minus it from the.
Wait, that's 350 for a +6 because it's 50 for entry, 300 for the +6.
Okay. I don't know if she had advantage or not. If not, I got a nat 1.
That doesn't make the difference. It's the number. It's an ability check.
It's a 12.
12 is good. So you spent week 4 learning that apparently there's a place inside the mountain range called the Broliath Retreat that he is frequently seen in and around, but you're going to have to find your way there.
I know Rune Shock. I'm gonna connect with her.
Okay, well, it'll take you 1 more week of travel to get there.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
All
I'm
right.
Just gonna connect with her and then teleport.
Yeah, you can connect to her and she will walk you there.
Okay.
Mostly because she'll probably have some big burly Goliaths lift you up and carry you because you're a frail old man who's gonna die. Traveling through the mountains and everything. You're muted, what?
The mind is strong, but the body is weak.
Alrighty. And you're the only person... Yeah, you have to do 1 more, and then we have Owen and Lucian for their last 2 weeks. So, you get there, and you're trying to attempt to cast your spell. You find Desmond. You have to roll a persuasion to get him to help you cast that spell. Muted again. Still muted.
Okay, do you want me to explain it or just straight persuasion?
I mean, you can talk first if you want. That's fine.
Desmond, I'm gonna gather
What
all
the hell?
It's me, Liara.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
gonna gather all the universe's greatest fighters and villains and all the bad people in one arena, and
Why?
they're all gonna kill each other.
Why?
Yeah, so we'll never have to deal with them again.
What?
And we're also gonna have the greatest cook-off of all time.
Why?
Because we can.
I don't understand why you're talking to me, but how'd you find me?
I literally asked 2 people. and found your location. It was actually very easy.
All right. I need to change where I hang out. Good to know.
But Yeah, I need your help. I lost my friend Gary or Triangula inside this horde.
Wait, Triangula the Great?
Yes, the great, the legend.
I've seen him perform. He's underwhelming at best.
I danced with him. He was great. We've made friends with the It doesn't matter. Okay. Will you help me in this endeavor of
Wait a
ridding the
second. Why do you
universe?
need my help? You're a perfectly accomplished wizard.
It takes 3 strong wizards that know what they're doing.
You're trying to do 10th level magic.
Yes. We're gonna get all the worst people in the universe to kill each other in an arena so we never have to deal with them again. It's for the greater good.
Roll me a persuasion roll.
Oh, fuck, I wish I had advantage. 14.
Oh,
Rolled
Jesus.
like shit. I need my advantage back. I don't know if he wants to kill all the bad people, but we'll find out.
What's the reward for this? What do I get?
I'll never bother you again.
Deal.
There we go.
And he will need a shake on it.
Yeah, she'll shake on that. She doesn't care.
Perfect. Alrighty, well, you found your third wizard. Perfect timing to get back the week Owen and Lucian and back. And when you're all sitting down to eat, you see Lucian is accompanied by a very, very tanned-looking elvish woman just smiling at all of you, wearing clothing that does not suit any type of civilization any of you are from.
Oh, Lucian, is this my new body?
No, this is my wife.
What?
I married the chief's daughter, apparently, but it's great. We set up trade relations, and did I come back with any adamantine, or was there a dowry or anything?
You could have traded immediately some resources you have. They don't care about gold. They want resources. So did you have any valuable resources to trade for adamantium?
I have fabricate.
That actually can be very useful to them. So yeah, we'll say 500 gold worth of adamantium.
Nice. What about a wedding gift? Was there a dowry?
Congratulations, you got 500 gold worth of adamantium.
Oh, I traded for that.
And a new wife. You get to marry the chief's daughter. It's such a high, prestigious thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm telling Sebastian.
Yeah, he introduced him to his stepmom.
He's not going to be happy about this at all.
It's gonna be cool. He knows who I am.
I've read books on this kind of stuff. That's not cool, man.
Wait, you've read a
What's
book?
not cool?
Can read.
Occasionally.
We sealed the deal, and the families are connected. This is a solid bonds.
Solidified the alliance between the islanders and the
All right,
Marylanders.
old timey. Before you die, let's get this done. Apparently, we are going to be casting a 10th level spell, Lucian. By the way, hey,
Doing that
Lucian, how you
again?
been?
I've been great, Desmond. How are you?
No, I'm not bad, man. Just living.
Casimir holds me
This-
forward.
He'll get closer to you and whisper, I've been sightseeing.
Yeah.
And he'll wink at you with his blind eye. Clearly missing the you. Just.
I
By the
thought you were
way,
a private person. How did she find you as an old man?
Apparently, she asked somebody.
Jeez.
just on that, can you address the elephant in the room? Who's the old man?
Oh, God.
It is I, Liara. Agent of change.
He'll cast Seeming and you look like Liara.
Oh, the other, you're there. Thank you.
Does she sound like Liara still?
That's up to her completely.
Not
Liara with a cough because you're an old man.
You really need
If
to
you
drink
want
some
to.
more. The dry throat is really getting to you. It's really quite obvious.
It's not getting better.
Stop sneezing diamonds then. Maybe you've got one stuck in your throat.
Maybe if you give me coke before this spell.
I
No,
don't think you should give that old man coke.
I'm not going to give you coke.
Yeah, I don't think you could take it.
You've long had your first one that's been 3.
Epic level characters. You have saved the world from peril countless times. You spend the session giving coke to an old man.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna do this, let's set it up right this time. Is everybody ready?
What are you just going to do? Cast some magic or something?
Yeah, we are.
Here, have this. And I'll tap the 3 of them and give them bolstering magic.
Ooh, nice.
It's an extra 1d3 to your ability checks for 10 minutes.
Nice. In addition to, are either of you not incredibly trained in Arcana? Either of you? Like, expert level?
I'm gonna give him that look you give people when you're like, "Are you shitting me right now?"
You're aware I can't see your face, right?
Yeah, but you know.
I know. All right, fine. Liara, are you good at this? I didn't want to just point her.
Absolutely.
You are? Fine, then nobody needs advantage. Okay. He'll take his mode of possibility and, well, if either of you guys want it, places it down on the table.
Judging from the last time we did this, give it to Liara.
Wait. No, he's not that type of wizard anymore. Let me. Well, he's going to be good. All right, you guys ready? All right.
It's on Liara as well.
Jesus, Liara.
So Liara, roll a d3 and then roll a d4.
3. Wow.
21.
We got a 4.
Get a 1. Get a 1. Get a 1. Get a 1.
Okay.
24. Lucian! The confidence.
Use luck.
Go for it.
I got 3 of them today.
Wait. Before you roll, I was thinking. Yeah, no, he can't help with that one. 20. Okay. 20 is barely a failure. Bolstering magic. 22. Let's go. And Desmond rolls a natural 17 thanks to today. And plus everything else, he is way successful. As the 3 of you are weaving this magic together, you come to an instantaneous realization that Desmond is an incredibly intelligent individual. His knowledge of spellcraft and memorization of what you are doing is unparalleled to anybody y'all have interacted with. Maybe Jonas is probably more intelligent than Desmond, but less practical, so. As you have weaved all of this together, Liara, thanks to the multiple forms of assistance of your allies, you are being successful in your transmutation of all of this magic. Lucian, you feel the magic is incredibly difficult to maintain, but luckily the threshold of the amount of magic they needed was met thanks to Desmond's raw ability. Now, after about 10 minutes go by, these new runic markings entrace around the horn all the way up to the mouthpiece. And it begins glowing with this magnificent purple aura. Huh. Would you look at that? You guys have all your limbs still, right?
I mean, as many as I started with.
There's an illusion above my body.
Can you touch your fingertips?
I think so. I don't know.
Your fingertips are still there. You did fine. Alrighty. Well, if what you wrote down is proper, then the next person to blow into the horn will be capable of transporting a message across to every sentient being in the known universe. A godlike calling and power in the hands of... Just remember our deal, and he'll walk out.
Okay, who wants to be the voice?
The
I
entire known
Harry
universe.
sucks.
Harry sucks. Well, this is a one-time thing. You would have to charge it
No.
up again to do this again.
I'm just joking. Lucia wouldn't do that.
Harry sucks.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do it right now. I think you're... Or when is her body going to be done?
Next week.
Well, how long were we on the ship to get to Zodiac?
Well, it takes 3 months usually, so I was
Oh,
assuming
3
that,
months.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, you got... It's your message, man.
Okay. I kind of want my normal voice when I do this, so everyone understands.
Keep in mind, you'll have 25 words.
I only get 25 words.
Yeah, it's sending.
Sending.
Yeah, it's sending to the known universe.
I thought you said you wrote it down.
I wrote it for 63 words.
Oh, Jesus.
3 words. We'll cut out all the prepositions.
Junction,
It'd be like
junction.
pirates sending, where if you swear it doesn't count as a word.
Everyone hears
That's
this
why
message.
I'm watching.
Only if you're a
Star
pirate
Mission 20.
background.
Battle. All invited.
Yeah, because I'll just
Come,
post what
Fight
I said.
and eat.
Well, it's sending, so you got 25 words.
Invitation. All.
Yeah, I don't know
Jesus
how you
Greatest.
No. You just... This is an invitation to all the greatest chefs and warriors.
Yeah, but they don't know where to go. Like that's my problem. Like they're not gonna know where to go, where it's at.
Well,
what
that's
time
how
to
you
do it.
start. And then, like, cut the fluff. I don't... You got 25 words.
Okay, I'll throw that.
You
thing
got
in the
this.
chest for now.
Yeah.
So,
One astral month.
You gotta make a rhyme. You gotta be like, it's a fighty-ack on Zodiac.
well, I don't know.
It's a
I don't
food
think I
fight.
can do it with because I gotta say what the prize is, what time, how long, where we're at, where it's at on the continents.
Just
Well,
gotta be like,
You don't have to go where it's at on the continent. Just have it
Ares
on the
Arena.
continent, and then toot the horn periodically on the continent to let people know. Like,
everybody knows where Ares' thing is. You go there, and then they ask somebody. They'll tell them where to go. Say, if you think you can handle it, show up and great prizes. I don't know. This was your whole plan.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be 25 words. I thought with all the magic,
It's always 25.
It's sending.
I thought with all the magic we might get a little bit more words.
No, we got a little bit more distance. We don't get more words. I'm surprised you didn't get fewer words. Like, you got 5 words. Go.
Okay, yeah, you guys, let's just head to the thing. I'll catch up with what Liara blows into it.
All right, Owen, your last 2 weeks. What do you got?
All right. Athletics.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Acrobatics. Yeah. Constitution. Oh, it's safe. Sorry.
Yeah, it has to be the proper one.
Yep. And then a hit die. We'll put that on the con. Those all passes.
Plus 5 is 21. 6, 7, 8 is 22. Yeah, that's 3 successes.
Okay, and we'll do another week of this. Get
Alrighty.
this over with. Bam, bam, bam.
Ooh.
Bam.
Wait, did I roll my 3?
Oh,
2,
yeah,
3.
definitely. Alright.
16 compared to 18. Only 2 successes.
Yeah. So how much is 2?
That's a great
100
question. Pit fighting. 2 successes is 100.
Alright.
All right, Lucian, last 2 weeks.
Well, I guess since Bulkhead's nearing completion on the ship, I'll kind of help him with that and talk to him about setting up the sanctum thing and what we might need to do, or if there's anything I could do in the final weeks to set that up, or plan ahead if we're gonna make a new ship.
Okay, so you join in for the last couple of weeks to try to ask some questions and help him out a little bit.
Well, for 1 week. Then the other week, I'm just gonna go hang out and honeymoon with my new wife. We're gonna go to all around and get her some decent clothes, and I'll just get her, caught up on how things are off the islands and stuff.
Alrighty. So you spend a couple of weeks learning that your wife's name is Jeanette. Alrighty. Well then, I think that's everything. And when we get back from break, because I definitely have to go fucking piss in 1 month, complete the prize. Yeah, we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. We are back. Before we jump back in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month and gain access to some cool emotes. Aside from all of that, hang out. See if you like any of our other games, and even if you want to join any of them, reach out and let me know. So, where last we left off, the party had successfully completed 2 full months of downtime activities. Bulkhead has gotten your ship into a mostly working order. It's nothing magnificent. It will not be stealthy. It will not move quickly. It will not have any real defensive capabilities, but it will float. Liara has been the first person on Zodiac to cast 10th level magic in quite a long time, with the assistance of Lucian and Desmond and the sacrifice of what was his name again?
Triangular.
Triangula. Yeah. Casimir recruited a handful of new cultists and has maybe made a potential enemy of one of the other houses. Cross that bridge when you get there. And Owen has created a name for himself as an epic brawler and pit fighter within the city itself. Lucian now has a new wife that he doesn't remember getting married to, but apparently now he's married and she has to live in his house in Zodiac. So, there's that.
Isn't she coming on the ship?
Are you going to ask her anything?
Well, I told you I spent a week and a half
Yeah,
traveling around and talking and...
You gotta ask her. Alright, so we get back with Lucian and her hanging out by the docks as she's looking very strangely at all of these weird things you guys have out here. Tools. Clothes. It's all very foreign to her.
Lucian, what does her voice sound like?
Why don't you just ask me?
This is Jeanette, you know?
Jeanette.
Yes.
I am Liara.
Your name suits your physique.
Fucking buff as hell.
Aren't you supposed to be in your original body by now?
Soon.
Well, by the way you look, it looks like you're about to die any minute now.
Possible, I guess. I try not to worry about it.
Casimir,
But-
you sure I can't have any coke in this body?
I still don't know who you are, but it's safe for me to trust you, so...
Just thinks some weird old man is following us around. It's a spy from one of the vampire counts.
In Liara's clothes.
I just love Casimir's object permanence issue. Like, just...
I have everything written out and ready. I'm gonna show everyone what you wrote. Should I change anything on there? It's
Seems
25.
like it's gonna convey what you want to tell people.
The coveted platinum potato. Aries is gonna be pissed.
That's 25 exactly.
You think that's enough time? 2 months to get there, get our stuff, and get back here?
No.
You don't. I didn't think we were making the ship there, but if we make the ship there, it's definitely not enough time.
Well, I mean, it's very possible during this whole endeavor the ship could be very damaged.
We could always plane shift.
Yeah, we could.
We also, if there's going to be a lot of ships, we don't know how long it would take to get them all back. Like, to get all the pieces.
I think we're only gonna keep one of them and scrap the rest, right?
I don't know. We'll figure it out once we know what we're dealing with.
Okay. So 2 months sound good, guys.
Based
How long
on
would it take us to get there?
yeah, I was about to say, based on what I know about the general location of where their fortress might be, how long would it take us to get? How long would it take us to get there?
So to get to that side of the universe, you're looking at probably about a month and a half's worth of travel. Yeah.
we get there and have to
Yeah,
ship
so I'd say 6 months. Give people time to prepare. It's a good round number. It'll give us time to do what we're doing.
that. Okay, fuck it. If we say 6 months, it's gonna be fucking packed. Like, there's gonna be a music festival. Okay, let's do it.
You make it
Well,
sound like
this
it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want like good people to die, and this is how we get good people dying.
Hey, you know what? They
good
know
and
the
bad
risks.
is relative.
Yeah, they're
Also,
they
people
want
need
to
to
come.
people need to find out a way to actually get here as well, so that's going to take time.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll do it. When she gets in her body, she'll announce it. But instead of 2 astral months, it will be 6 astral. How long are astral
No.
months compared to everyone else's time?
1 astral month to Zodiac is pretty much congruent. For
the best one.
Exandria,
It's slower. It's faster, actually. They only
it's
go
a
like 4
little
months.
faster. So I think it's like 3/4.
Okay, so they got 4 months.
And then no other world really matters.
Okay,
I handle all of those for NPCs, so.
gotcha. When I switch bodies.
So I will
Also, I should point out to you that when you use this device, you will destroy the horn.
That's fine. She's fine with this.
It consumes the material component.
So I will ask Jeanette, does she want to go with us sailing the stars, or does she want to stay on Zodiac in my house until I come back?
I am just learning this city and this way of life. I think I am also responsible to make sure our communication is clear.
The trade routes, that's right. Yeah, I'll talk to Nobu and set you up with like an ambassador ship, and yeah, that's fine. And I can come back and visit pretty often.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
All right, I'll get that all set up.
Alrighty. So everybody, it's time for the astral.
What was the trade negotiations that we made?
You all are going to provide them technology, tools, proper tools, training, and the currency used is going to be based off of bars of adamantium.
All right.
So instead of gold trade, it's they get all of these things to progress their civilization, and you all get adamantium.
What are the odds that I negotiated myself 1% commission?
I'd say 5% chance. Roll a d100. You're looking at 95 or higher.
Come on,
100.
give me that sweet commission money, because I deal with commissions and
Yeah.
deals.
Oh,
I saw the numbers and I was like, 90,
If that was
no,
more, if that was
other way
10,
around.
69. If only that was 69.
I was not able to get the commission.
Unfortunate.
I would have been so rich.
Yeah.
And we gotta like see if we can get potions and other stuff before we leave town. I don't know. Does anybody else think we need potions?
I wonder where we could get potions.
Yeah, I wonder. Are there any spell scrolls?
No, there are not. So potions. Laboratory has access to 6 greater and 12 common. You do still have to purchase them at half the price, just the cost of materials.
Six greater and 12 common.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that?
50 GP per common, and the graders are 300 GP each.
Well, that's not
So-
half price.
All right, so 25 GP for common, 150 for the grader.
Take it off the castle money.
Go for it.
We're not taking it off the castle.
There's a 250,000 there. We can take 1,000 for potions off of it.
We all have 2,400 gold.
Oh, we got gold from the Yeti too?
Yeah,
did
all
we
of
get
you
gold
guys,
from
yeah.
that?
Yeah. You sold it through the Laboratory. That
Yeah,
was
because there was
the...
12,000 worth
Yeah.
of like miscellaneous stuff that we didn't find interesting. So.
Yeah. When you guys are selling magic items, it gets so much easier now. You have the Laboratory until Ares destroys it.
You wouldn't do that.
Yet.
I almost gave up words to write. Also, Ares sucks, but like, and I'm still really considering doing it.
What are the odds that Ares destroys the Laboratory while we're gone?
You wouldn't kill Bluky.
Hey, he would owe me a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Because he would only pay me, he wouldn't pay Liara for it.
Is anyone else interested in potions, or I'll just buy them all myself?
I don't need them.
Just attach that
I-
to your
wait,
bandolier. All the way out.
I own the shop, Bluky. Your best healing potion, please.
Never on that shop, you know where the fuck we keep the potion.
You're right. Did you get Dwaddle back to fix the security?
No.
I'm use telepathy to find Dwaddle. We have your money. Fix the security.
You connect to him, and he's working downstairs in the basement.
Oh. Is it done?
No.
Do they have paper and ink?
Should be.
There should be, yeah.
How much?
Probably at this point 600 GP worth. There's not a lot of wizards in Zodiac, so.
I'll buy all that.
Oh, we
You gotta
could've
be
used
smart to be a
keys.
wizard.
Mm-hmm.
They lost the greatest illusionist Zodiac ever saw.
All right. So I got paper and ink. I got a shitload of potions.
Yes, you do.
Let's roll.
What did Liara grab for potions?
Uh,
What would I-
Literally, what I just told you is
I bought them
available.
all.
Oh, you just bought them all? You're like, fuck it.
Well, if you wanted to take, tell me whatever you wanted to take, and I'll take it off my inventory.
One greater, I guess.
All right. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. She doesn't really get hurt too much.
Could have sworn at the beginning of this campaign you were dead.
That's because none of her magic worked.
All right. So you took one greater, and I bought the rest.
All
Okay,
right,
let's
guys.
start floating.
So, you all get into the sky ship that you all, well, now have to trust. That's being held together with duct tape, bubble gum, and tobacco spit at this point.
None of you have any idea how a robot without a mouth managed to chew the bubble gum, but it worked.
Made a machine
Varmints.
for it.
He used other people.
Just find random people. Give me your gum.
So he doesn't have a mouth? How does he talk?
Beat
Speaker.
pips.
Yeah, he's like
His
his
lips.
he doesn't have like a mouth or lips. He just has like he just makes noise through like a mechanical function,
He's just like a loudspeaker, like great.
essentially.
Warforges, man. They get to play their own game.
Yeah, I'm a robot.
Anywho, you all gather in and start sailing out into the Astral Sea. Now, it's important for me to point out a couple of things to you. Who is the navigator on this voyage? Because, yeah, your old one doesn't want to go with you.
I guess it would be me.
All right. Duchemi is kind of,
Scared.
I'm more than happy to go out and help you all explore. But if you're heading into a den of space vampire
Other
pirates, I'm okay. I'm gonna stay here. Try to bring the ship back in one piece, if you can. Oh yeah, and don't forget that that doohickey thingy down below is you need to turn it 6 degrees every couple hours.
How do we turn its temperature?
Yeah.
He'll pat you on the shoulder, Casimir. I hope you never die.
I'm immortal.
Is there a reason why? Does it just come loose?
It vibrates and starts pushing itself upwards, so about every hour you gotta move it down 6 degrees. Bulkhead, you know exactly what he's talking about. You have it properly anchored down there now.
No worries. It's
Or Shemmy.
it's taken care of.
Perfect. All right, then.
Be sure to bring back at least one piece.
That's all I can ask for. All right. Due out.
I'm gonna
It's
switch
okay.
back to my body when we get far out into space.
Okay.
Okay, when you're ready, we can just toss the old one
Wait,
out.
yeah, what are we doing with the old guy when you switch back?
He's going to be the deckhand.
all-
There's probably a planet to go across that we could send them to.
I mean,
Yes.
you can plane shift him back to Zodiac.
Actually, he was a convicted killer. I found out he murdered a lot of people.
It was only 12 people. And to be
Well,
fair, half of
that's a
them were
lot.
children, so like they should only count as half.
He went to a park and killed 12 kids.
Look,
You
I've
just
got
stop
a rope.
going to that jail.
Look, I've got a rope. He's fairly light. I can just attach him to a sword, and it should still go in the same path.
Maybe he could spread the word to Exandria if you throw him there about how to get to Zodiac.
He's
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're doing. Yep. Don't worry about it. We got this.
Oh man.
All right. So, Owen, we need a navigator's check from you.
Can I assist and give guidance?
Are you proficient in navigating the Astral Sea?
I've been exploring. I have proficiency in survival and proficiency in land vehicles.
These are so much different, unfortunately. But you can guidance him.
And then guidance.
Yeah.
And what do you want this rolled as? Intelligence, wisdom,
Oh, wisdom.
dexterity.
Yeah.
You said navigators tools.
Yes, I did. Oh, I can't wait. I have ice cream at the end of this session.
Oh.
God damn.
You've been waiting to get the fuck off that idiotic rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you all are flying away and sailing off of Zodiac into the Astral Sea, once you break through the barrier from where you can just barely see the land masses down there and Liara, you swear you can see Ares glaring at you from down in Morian. But you break out of the boundaries of that world where he can no longer affect you.
I can affect him. I'm gonna switch bodies now back to my original.
Immediately, the old man looks around. Hello?
Rope tying time.
Wait, what the fuck? Ow! Ow!
Wait,
Ow!
wait, he has my stuff. I'm in the banging on the glass. Wearing Liara's dress.
Fine, strip first, then get on the sword.
Oh. Alrighty, guys. I am so sorry that you have to put that image of a very old, wrinkly man who is not very well endowed into your minds. The
Thanks.
sagging is roughly right above the knees.
And he was wearing a dress.
We should
Yeah, he's
probably-
taking it off.
Yeah. We were already seeing the thing that was hanging,
This is swinging.
swinging around.
Jeez.
We should probably wait till we're farther out so you have a clearer shot.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What are you?
Can I go
Leave
back
this
in?
poor man alone.
Can't we just plane shift him there?
Yes, I'm just a poor old man. Can
Plane
you
shifting
please
him.
just send me back home?
Don't worry about it. This is a tried and true method.
You understand? I heard everything when I was in that dick.
The base. The very artsy base.
Yes.
It's a dick. I know what one looks like.
I'll plane shift him back to Zodiac.
And zoom, he's gone.
That guy
Naked
murdered-
in Zodiac.
I didn't really specify where in Zodiac.
Just back in his cell.
Butt naked.
Well, you have to
Looking
give a
forward.
relative area, and he gets roughly there.
Yeah, the continent of Zodiac.
No, not just anywhere on Zodiac.
Yeah, I'll send him to Morian somewhere. Or no, where did we find him? He was in jail in
Yeah,
Morian.
Jail in Morian.
Yeah.
No, Sotide. That's where the jail is.
Yeah,
the jail's
Sotide,
outside
yeah.
of Sotide.
I'll put him back in jail. Fucking weird old man.
Well, you target the jail. That means he will end up in proximity to the jail, naked in the somewhere.
Hopefully the guards see him. They're like, "We've been looking for you."
Oh no, they let her take him because she's one of the saviors of Zodiac and yada yada yada.
So the murderer's just walking free.
Probably.
See, this is why
Indecent exposure
my
will
way
get you
is
at least a few
humane.
days.
There you go.
My way was humane. He was going to be traveling through space.
He can't breathe.
That sounds like a him problem.
Okay, I'm gonna give me back my old stats.
Yep.
Um,
And these
I
are
guess-
Liara stats, not Melissa Mayhem.
wait, they're Melissa's. I thought Liara didn't have stats.
Oh
Liara-
yeah, because you couldn't create. Yeah. So they're Melissa stats. Yeah.
I guess I'm blowing the horn. Calling all warriors and chefs to Zodiac's arena, neighboring Hell, in 6 astral months. Winners receive. She's gonna pause. Unlimited instant cloning device. She's gonna pause. Coveted platinum potato. Also, Ares sucks. It's going out to the universe.
So they're going to win. Ares sucks. I mean, I don't know how many people would want that.
All right, Liara. Out of character. There's no more Liarbratory. Blukey will survive. Nothing
That's all that
else.
matters. Blukey is the laboratory.
But this is out of character, and Blukey may just take that opportunity to disappear.
She loves Liara. She wouldn't turn her back on her.
Yeah, sure.
What about Bill and Ted?
Yeah, Bill and
They're
Ted and
fucked.
Dinky.
They have no possibility of surviving an Ares smite.
Wouldn't he
Blukey.
wait until they're closed? So
No.
as to only hurt Liara and not
No.
hurt the...
How does that hurt her enough?
Also,
She loves the building, not the people.
That's a lie.
She doesn't love Bill and Ted. I mean, she loves Blukey, but you said she survives.
Well, yeah, he's targeting it when Blukey's still in there, but Blukey will survive. Like, let's be real.
I mean, she can't hide from Liara unless she gets like a bunch of it. Wait, Dwaddle's trapping up the place. This is gonna be intense.
He wasn't done yet.
We'll see what happens.
Alrighty. Anyways, you'll worry about that when you get back.
It won't have repercussions.
Never repercussions.
Never. Anyways, Owen, you are navigating everybody through the astral as best as you possibly can. You know that you don't want to get too terribly close to the shade, or else you might accidentally end up in one of their pseudo-planes that are nearby. There's many different pseudo-planes littered around the shade's exact location. So you hug closer instead over towards Solemn. This raggedy old ship is, having difficulties maintaining itself at, well, such a long voyage. By the time that you are getting over towards your ideal destination, Bulkhead is working pretty much non-stop, repairing things that are starting to go and starting to break down on this voyage. The last legs of this ship is definitely being had and bringing you forth into the desired location. You all look forward, and you see an expanse of space, unlike any of the other locations you've been to thus far. Floating around, drifting through the astral, there's many different large platforms, most of which look to be made out of stone and rocks and astral debris of varying types. Some appear to be, well, cities that used to belong to various worlds that have fallen and drifted out of the sight of the divine, out of the sight of the heavens itself. One of the darkest locations in this vast expanse of New Embrace itself. As you are flying through, you're starting to realize that you are getting closer over towards some platforms that are a bit more stationary. You realize that off in the distance you can see ships rotating through. Vast vessels, much larger than the ship that all of you are piloting currently, put together out of strong reinforced wood and incredible combinations of arcane magic and knowledge of tinkering itself. As you are moving, your ship is cranking and making a tremendous amount of noise. And you come to the realization very quickly that if you're trying to infiltrate into their home, their base of operations, you may have to do so on foot. Luckily, there's a vast amount of debris that you could all hide behind as you are floating. Also, luckily, the majority of the party would be fairly adept at astral travel without a ship underneath them. Majority of you. So what would you all like to do?
How long would it take us to travel by quote-unquote foot?
Well, you're only guessing as of now to its exact whereabouts, but to investigate through, I mean, you could find it in an hour, you could find it in a couple of days. It's all varied. You don't know precisely where it is, but presumably you would know it when you see it. It would be a place that is more fortified and well protected by everybody.
Bulkhead, how long would it take you to make explosives?
Good question. It depends on what materials we have in hand and what exactly kind of explosives you have in mind.
Well, we just fill up the deck with like some sort of explosive and just ram it into their castle or whatever. We're not on it, obviously. We just float somewhere else and see the chaos and then take advantage of it.
We're not blowing up my ship.
Aren't we making a new one?
We're upgrading this one.
You know, if you
Sentimental
pump like a
attachments
turd,
to
it's
this
still
one.
a turd.
It's still there.
I have to agree with Owen, though I won't use such words. There is very little upgrading that can be done to this ship that would make it on par with any other Spelljammer.
Then
It's-
we have two ships. The new one and this one. Simple as.
So if you don't want to lose this ship, that's fine. We can float about in the astral trying to find the fortress and do a stealth entry if that's even possible. But
I think we already knew that was the plan. We weren't intending to actually fight with the ship. It was just a matter of getting us here and then we're engaging them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see this plan changed. We just know where we need to go now. Let's head there.
Alrighty. I would like everybody to please roll me a stealth check as you are trying to breach through, making your way past all of their current ships that they have out here.
Is it dim
Well, we
light
just
in
got
space?
fucked.
God damn it, Owen. What'd you say?
Is it dim light in space?
When you're on the dark side of the heavens, yeah.
Bam.
I'm gonna use
You're a
game
wizard.
I'm gonna use game advantage for this.
Casimir, come on.
Hey, I only have a +1. Also, did someone equip that cloak?
I guess Liara will equip the cloak.
Let's go, Liara.
What does it do? Just give me expertise or something? Or
No, it's advantage in stealth checks.
okay. Cool.
Once per day you can cast Disguise Self.
She's gonna change how she looks to look like a pirate.
And does no one have pass without a trace?
Not this group.
But yeah, I didn't think so.
Ooh, a 16.
Hey, look,
Alright.
we do one thing well and it's bludgeon our way through plum.
I was gonna say, like, we should have just been intimidating.
So the group average comes out to 15. However, Owen did roll a 1.
They're gonna send ships to catch him. It's gonna be like a whaling thing, but for a hippo.
Guys, it's a whaling thing before it.
Jeez.
As you all are traveling through, trying to stay as close to rocks as you can, floating between debris and trying to navigate past ships. Unfortunately, Owen, you fall behind everybody by a little bit. Just a little. And as you get onto the side of one debris, it starts rotating clockwise, bringing you upwards, and you look over and you recognize one of these ships out here being sailed around. You see one of the astrobites sinking their teeth into a fresh meal as your old ship is flying by. And at first, you maintain your composure, but you start thinking, that's my ship. It's my fucking ship. And then you see the man drape the body over the side and start pissing on the deck of your ship.
Oh, fuck that. I just start shooting.
And when we come back next week, y'all are fighting in space as Owen is just unloading on somebody.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Fuck Fuck that guy pissing on my
I know it's a little early,
Your ship,
guys,
our
but
ship.
any fight y'all do out here is going to take you a while, so we gotta do it now.
ship. You can
Awesome.
poop on the poop deck. You can't pee on the poop deck.
Like, Owen's mad. Wait until Bulkhead sees that. He worked on he built that damn ship. Those sons
But-
of bitches.
Anyways, players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We'll see you next time.